Thank you for calling Smooth 90.5 FM, WGSJBC Radio. Who's calling in?
This is Lori Hardy.
Well, hello there. How are you doing today? Ladies and gentlemen, we have Miss Hardy live on the phone today. Are you enjoying this nice cold weather today, Miss Hardy?
Yes, I am.
Do you want some more? You want some more of this nice cold weather, Miss Hardy?
No. I'd rather be in Florida or Hawaii somewhere.
Where are you calling me from today?
I'm calling you right now. I'm calling you from. I just left my job in Joliet, but you know.
Joliet? Is it? How do you pronounce it? Is it Joliet or Joliet?
It's Joliet. If people say Joliet, it's not an A, it's an O.
It's Jolly. That's where all the prisoners go. Because they feel jolly there.
Mm-hmm. No, it's Joliet.
Ah, okay. Well, thank you for calling in to Smooth 90.5 FM, WGSJBC Radio. I am very happy to have you call in today.
Thank you.
And I understand that you are part of the Taste of Theater crew. Am I correct?
Oh, yeah. Victor Gully came out and he did an interview and did a little segment of our play, you know, when we were in rehearsal and stuff. And, yeah, I've been part of that, and it's been pretty nice. It was kind of cool.
You didn't invite me.
Huh?
You didn't invite me. No, I'm just kidding.
You know, I didn't know you did. I just met Victor.
Well, I want to thank you for calling in to Smooth 90.5 FM WGSJBC Radio, smooth jazz, gospel jazz, progressive talk radio. We are real radio, not blog talk radio, and I am so happy to have a veteran. You are a veteran, right?
No, actually, no, I'm not. That was my first play.
That was your first play? Tell me about your first play.
Well, let's say this. That was my first play outside of church. Because before I would just write the plays for the church.
Oh, I thought you were about to tell me that.
And, you know, when you're in the church, it's like there's certain things you can do and can't do and say and can't say. So
why is that?
You know what? Get out the box.
Why is that? Why can't you go out the box in the church? They do everything else out the box in the church. Why can't a playwright do something out the box out the church? They have same-sex marriage in the church now. Why can't you do something out the box with your plays?
Well, you know, hey, you have to be, you know, respectful of the leader. And
are they being respectful to us?
You know, agreement with it, then you can't do it. And it's like, I don't know why, but there's certain things that are taboo that you just can't talk about. And also, too, the church has a wide range of ages. So sometimes your play may not be age appropriate, so you have to alter it in order to make it age appropriate. And I just got tired of being restricted, and I just wanted to, you know, I've always wanted to do plays outside, but, you know, I was a single parent with 3 kids and, you know, single income, so it wasn't very, you know, easy for me to do that. So once they all got grown and out the door, I said, okay, now it's my time, and this is what I really want to do. So I've had lots of plays in my mind. I just never put them, down on paper and actually done them.
Are any of your plays diversified?
This one right here, the one I just had. I mean, we talk about everything. We talk about there's all types of race and it's male and female. I mean, it's very diverse. It's we talk about. I mean, I know the title can be a little deceiving, somewhat. I mean, and probably very one-sided.
Don't be shy. Talk about it. Tell us all about that play. Come on.
Yeah, because they think that it's about it's just about women being no good. But what I'm saying is that the men are being no good is because the women are allowing them to be no good.
Really?
And if women would stop allowing men's bad behavior, we would have better men. Because I'm old school, and so I have to, I'm trying to educate this new generation.
Okay.
And
well, you need to call into my show tomorrow then.
They have more male tendencies than they do female tendencies. Back in our day, we were more feminine.
Okay.
Now they're more masculine. They really actually do think like a man, and they act like a man.
Mm-hmm.
They want to go out and have multiple sexual partners. They want to go out and just, don't have no emotions. I mean, I'm not saying that all men are like that, but those are things that we as a society associate with males.
Okay.
And so now these females, they don't want to cook, they don't want to clean, they don't want to. They want somebody making all the money. They don't want to do anything. And it's like, okay, you guys can't act like this. You can't. And then they're willing to accept a man who has multiple women. And it's like, but then they'll turn around and say, oh, well, I want a good man. I want a good man. But how are you wanting a good man when you're allowing him to do these things and stuff like that? And then they talk about when he doesn't like that, then he's no good. Well, I mean, there's kind of a contradiction because you want a good man, but you do things that make you get a bad man. It's like I don't understand the mentality of this generation. It's very, very different from when I grew up, and it's just like some things I understand. Change is going to come, regardless of what you do and try to stop it. But there are certain things I feel that don't need to be changed. And having the man be the lead and having the man be the head and having the man, pursue you and all that, those things should just stay right where they are. That's not broke. It doesn't need to be fixed. But these women feel like I've seen videos where women are getting on their knees and proposing to men. I have never in my life.
Or how about this? Women marrying their own selves, really?
Pardon me?
Women that are marrying their own...
my gosh. When I saw that, I was like, oh, my gosh. Now, this is a severe act of someone who is desperate and delusional.
Let me ask you a question.
Mm-hmm.
From the stuff that you have seen out here,
mm-hmm.
From racism, from the Michael Brown Gardner situation, from the same-sex being approved here in Illinois, do you feel that you can actually take that content and make it into a stage play? And will it be accepted?
Can I take it and make it into? I didn't hear that last part.
Can you make the content that's happening currently in our society into a wonderful stage play, or into a TV series? Will it make it?
That's a really good question because it depends on anything can be successful. It depends on the timing and the people and the people who are in it and the people who are watching it. It's just like a hit or miss. It's just that you have to have the right formula. Anything can be made into a play. Anything can be made into a book. Anything can be made into a movie or a TV series. It's just that you just have to have the right formula. I think that there is a right now would be the perfect time for to have something like that. But it's like I hate to say this, but white people in general are just not ready to hear the truth. That's why we have so much struggle with, discrimination and all this racial profile and stuff like that, because white people feel like they're losing something when they allow us to live, to be human. You know, they feel like they're giving up something. They're not giving up something if they would just release, you know, the hold they have on us, that they think they have on us, and just let us, you know, live and be productive citizens like they are. They will see that they will get along with us much better. Of course, there's bad apples in every race. Don't just put it off on the black people or the white people or the Hispanics. There's bad people in every race. But in a whole, most of the people are good people. And I just think that you can make it about anything. It's just the timing. That's all. It just has to be the timing. Because I was talking to my fiance because my next play, I had one in mind, but I'm changing it to something else that I want to do, you know, and it deals with race. And he said this would be the perfect time, you know, to do that because, you know, race is a hot topic, you know. So we're going to see if that's the case. But it's something that has been on my mind for a while that I want to discuss because it's just, you know, it's out there. So.
Okay. With you being here in Illinois, and you have done your very first play, how many women have you seen survive this craft? And I'm going to ask you in a two-part question.
Okay.
How long do you feel the longevity is for a woman to last in this craft? Just like a professional athlete, Kobe Bryant is not going to be playing too much longer. He's 27, 32? Right. Okay. Right. Tiger Woods is washed up. He lost his teeth already.
Right.
Serena, you know, we're talking about black athletes, and we're talking about black playwrights, stage producers, directors.
Know, that's really interesting because I don't know of any black playwrights that have had longevity. You know, I mean, Tyler is probably maybe because he's just the most current. He's the one who has done it, but he's also transitioned into TV and the film. So he's not just concentrating on plays; he's doing it all. So, but play was his foundation. So, but I don't know of a lot of playwrights, you know. And if they are, you know, if their stuff is they're either being ghost playwrights or they're not, you know, getting the credit that they deserve. So I don't really know of any. But I think you can have it as long as you want it. If you really pursue it, and when I say pursue it, it's not like, okay, you do one here and then 5 years later you do one there. I mean, if you have some consistency like Tyler, who was putting them out all the time and everything, and he built up his population, which some of the things that he did to build them, I did not necessarily agree with, but nonetheless he did it, and he's made it successful. So if you really want it, it's just a matter of how bad you want it, how much hard work you're willing to put into it to maintain that success. And a lot of people are not willing, because it is a very hard, you know, industry to maintain if you don't have the finances to do it.
And we talk about that every week, finances, and we talk about copywriting, and those were the words for the last couple of weeks. Each week we have a word we pull out of a word. I pull a word out of what a playwright says, and I pulled the word out today. It was called diversify.
Right.
And that is the word for today. It's called being diversified.
Yes.
How is your cast diversified?
Definitely.
Okay. Is your audience diversified?
Yes.
Are you staying in the African American community? I've spoken with playwrights. They only want to stay in a black community. They don't want to go up north. They want to stay in the low end, you know. And you know, we've talked about how much it costs. We've talked about copywriting. We've talked about good quality. But I have a lot of women calling in now. But the thing is, where is the work? We respect your craft. We respect your work. We respect the sweat, blood, and tears that you go through. But how long can you last?